All right, everybody, let's talk about geo farming your personal neighborhood. Now, why is this one a little different than just the generic geo farm content creator video on YouTube? It's because this one is very targeted to where you live. So here's a question. Have any of you gone out on a Saturday? Let's say you were going to go share and show some homes to a buyer, right? So you leave and you go out for a couple hours and your buyer says, "Oh, I really like that home. Let's make an offer on it." You're like excited, right? And you come home about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, and as you're driving into your neighborhood and you're coming to your street, the first house on your street, maybe 10 down from you, has a brand new for sale sign coming soon from a completely different brokerage. Ever happened to you? How does that make you feel? Well, if you're like me, it ticks you off. And you start to think, my goodness, do these people not know I'm a realtor? I mean, why would they list with somebody that doesn't live here? Well, the answer to that is not really complicated. It's pretty simple. They don't know who you are. People in your neighborhood do not know that you're a realtor. They don't pay attention to your little magnetic sign on your door, right? They just don't know who you are. So it's really your fault. And I think that there should not be a realtor watching this video that you're not personally farming your neighborhood. Now, if you live in an apartment community, I'd be farming those people for buyer leads, right? If you live in a rural community, I would farm that entire area until I had enough sellers in that geo area that I could start marketing to. If you're in a neighborhood like me, you better be targeting those homeowners. Now, there's a difference in how you are going to farm your neighborhood. You could do every door direct mail. That's where you're going to pull the address for every homeowner in your neighborhood. And with every door direct mail, if you're going through the post office, you're not really getting your neighborhood. You're getting like the zip code or a portion of that zip code. So it might be outside of your neighborhood. It could be some businesses. And it's typically less money to do every door direct mail, but it's not targeted at all. So everybody's getting your message. Here's a question. How many people in any given every door direct mail farm are going to be listing in the next 12 months, right? So if you are doing that type of farming, which there's nothing wrong with it, you have to be consistent and get your message to everybody out there, hoping that you find those hidden sellers, right? Well, what if there were a way for you to go into any neighborhood and extract homeowners who were more predictably going to sell in the next 12 months and only market to them? Well, that's what you need to do in your neighborhood. My neighborhood has 400, 500, 600 addresses, and it could cost me $300 or more a month to market to them. While $3,600 a year is cheap if you're marketing to your neighborhood, I actually want to dial that down and go after the most predictive. So what I've done, and I'm going to show it to you, is I have found every seller in my neighborhood that is currently searching online for home evaluations, like what's my home worth, searching for real estate websites on Zillow, Realtor. And guys, big data tracks you. And companies buy that data and sell it. Well, one of the companies that I use to generate the leads is a company called My Plus Leads. You've seen me teach on it. I'm going to show you right now an example of what I can do. So when I log into My Plus Leads, specifically looking for my farm, I'm going to go ahead and take and cut out the farm area where I live. Okay. Now I want you to notice that there's 492 addresses in this farm. This is actually two neighborhoods, but everybody that lives here kind of thinks it's one because there's no boundary. It's just one developer stopped and the other one started. But you've got 492 addresses in that farm. Well, I don't want to market to all 492. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say, look, software, only give me the homeowners that predictably are the highest concentrated form of sellers. These people are going to be selling in the next 1 to 12 months. And guys, that brought it down to 39. Do you realize it's going to cost me about $17 a month to farm to the 39 hottest prospects? Now, I'm not going to go, today is not a dissertation on My Plus Leads. I'm just sharing with you what I do. I can go into 10 neighborhoods just like this and come up with 390 of the hottest prospects in 10 neighborhoods and start nailing them with my messages, right? So once I have that data, I'm going to come over here to My Plus Leads, take in the data over to Mailbox Power, and I have a bunch of automations. These are all automations, guys, of different niches that I work in. Here's one called the Personal Geo Farm. Okay, it's different than a generic geo farm. This one is my geo farm. So I'll show you what it looks like. And one of the things that makes our marketing so much more powerful than the majority of direct mail companies out there or every door direct mail, well, let me show you. So here's the first card that's going to go to my neighborhood. And let me take you into the back of this card and show you why this is so powerful. So remember, we're going to be sending out one card a month for 12 months. First of all, the card has the first name of the homeowner. It automatically puts a picture instantly for me of their home. So when they get my card, they're going to be looking at my card a little bit longer than the average real estate card. You know, the cards that you guys get, do you want your value of your home? Click here, whatever. This is a little different. It's got their name. I can even put their street address instantly on their cards. Now, in this one, I don't have that one, but there's a merge field I can put in here that will put their address on it. Again, the more things I can put on this card that gives them a personal tie-in, the easier it is for me to convert. So here is the card. Now, when you go to the back of it, this is a game changer. So this is a 6-month, one card a month campaign. Every single individual card has a dynamic QR code created for me of whatever website I want to send the end user to. Here's where it gets a little bit more predictive. If a seller scans that QR code with their phone, I'm going to know instantly what card they scanned. So now I know what niche is out there, the first name and last name and their address. Now, when I get these leads from My Plus Leads, I also have all their contact information, phone, email, everything. So guys, if a Mr. Hoopy Doopy scans this card, I'm going to get an email and a text. Mr. Hoopy Doopy at 123 Hoopy Doopy Avenue just scans your first personal GeoFarm card. I'm going to go and look at the card to refresh my mind as to what the message is, and then I'm going to reach out and call. Hey, Mr. Hoopy Doopy, thank you for taking a look at my card and scanning the QR code. I hope you were able to watch the quick video. I just wanted to introduce myself. If you have any questions in the next 12 months, keep my number, keep the card. It has my contact information. And I'd love to share with you what's going on in our neighborhood. By the way, Mr. Hoopy Doopy, you're going to get a new card every month. When you see it, scan the QR code. It'll have the latest update, right? So I'm calling, introducing myself, but I'm not pushing them, right? Guys, how many of these neighborhoods do you need to farm exactly like this to get to your goals? So again, this is the first card, right? So let's go look at the second card. Again, their name, picture of their house, and a trackable QR code. So now we're going to go back to automations. Let's go back and look at Personal GeoFarm. Here's the second card. Their house is going to be right here. Here's a picture of me. And if anybody that lives in this neighborhood drives through these popular streets, they're going to know me because they know my dog. And that's the second card. On the back of this second card is a completely different scannable QR code. Now let's go and look at the third month. Kelly here. Oh, Kelly here. Blah, 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 whatever. Find out by scanning the QR code. So would you like to know what a buyer would pay for your home at? Now here's that street. It's going to put their street address on the card. So first name, Jim, 123 Juniper Street. There's his house. It's going to really make him want to scan that QR code. So here's the next card. There's their house. What's happening, Jim? Right? And then the last card. Hello, Jim. Thinking of selling this year as a resident and realtor. I have a unique perspective. There's their house. There's some more information. And so, guys, that is a completely different way for you to farm neighborhoods. Now, the reason for this video is I want to provoke you. Start farming your neighborhoods. Now, as a side note, this video is about geofarming in a way that you're not doing. Can you imagine uploading a list of 60, 80, 100 people, launching that campaign? It can cost you 30, 40 bucks per neighborhood. Their home picture is good. You don't have to do anything. Their home's going to show up right on that card. That QR code that you assign a website, that QR card will be trackable once they scan it. Pretty impressive geofarm. You really don't see this type of training on YouTube for content creators speaking about this type of farming. And so what makes me excited about it, guys, is it's a completely different way for you guys to convert. You can still do Facebook ads, Google ads, all different kinds of things. But guys, farming the correct way, not just stupid postcards with a mission, with a purpose, with very good marketing put into it, with technology like the QR codes that can be traced, the picture of their home, right? Their street embedded right on the card. Guys, this is how you are going to dominate specifically your farm. Now, I can do that same type of marketing for FSBOs, expireds, probates, pre-foreclosures, and buyers. I have a complete luxury buyer card campaign where I can go and get every renter in my county that makes $250,000 or more a year and use that same technology and send them this type of marketing. So I wanted to drop this on you guys. As always, if you like what you just saw, look below the video in the description and I'll pin a comment and give you a special right now on the Mailbox Power Cards and My Plus Leads. It's where you're going to get your data. I will also give you already done for you cards for FSBOs with this technology, expireds, pre-foreclosures, my personal farm for my neighborhood, probates, and I'll give you the farm cards that I developed for neighborhoods you don't live in. Very similar to what I just showed you, but more in tune with an area, not your own farm. So guys, what are you waiting for? Start farming. Start using direct mail at this level and watch what happens. Now, who this is not for, those of you that buy shiny objects and you don't get in there and learn how to do it, and you don't get in there and actually pull the trigger and do it, it's not for you. If you can't spend at least $200 a month on direct mail, this is not for you. $200 will get you into 400 homes per month. Think about that, guys. How much would it cost you to generate 400 targeted sellers a month on Google, Zillow, Facebook? Matter of fact, I receive Google leads, or I'm sorry, I receive Zillow leads now from the company that I'm with. And I have to be honest with you. They're not like everybody talks about how great Zillow leads are. These are not come list me leads. We're getting a lot of people without credit, people that want to buy mobile homes on rented property, people that won't return your message even if you hound them. So the sky is not, or the grass is not greener over there. Here's what I know. If you do what I just taught you on this quick 13-minute video consistently and put a small budget to start, the first closing you get off of here, 5x your budget. If you're spending $200, bring it to $1,000 a month and watch what happens. All right, the two things that I firmly believe that real estate agents should be doing this year is direct mail like this and creating your own GeoFarm YouTube channel for the territory that you live in and start posting videos. I will be having more training on your YouTube channels in the next couple days to the next week. I'm going to concentrate heavily on direct mail and YouTube. YouTube is great because it's free leads. And guys, I'm not going to tell you right now, but the next video I do on YouTube, I'm going to share with you the results that I'm currently having. They are mind-numbing, the results I'm getting from my YouTube channel in closings. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Look below the video. I've got a little description of what this video is about. I've got the specials to help you if you want to try the Mailbox Power. It's a very good special right now. And when you get it, you get all my cards done for you, as well as you can create whatever cards you want. I'll give you a 30-day free trial to the My Plus Leads. Go start getting your FSBOs expires and start farming your neighborhood directly from that software. It doesn't get any better than that. All right, man. Have a great one, and I'll see you on the next video where we're going to break down YouTube and how you can start getting free leads from YouTube in as little as 3 to 4 months. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next video.